fabulous people, welcome to Castel Gandolfo, your perfect day trip from Rome. Today I'm going to share with you how to get to Castel Gandolfo, what to see here, and of course where to eat in this part of Italy. Now before we begin, please remember to smack that like button, and if you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe. Alright, fabulous people, let's go explore. Seated on a rocky perch above the sparkling turquoise waters of the volcanic Lake Albano, Castel Gandolfo is considered one of the most beautiful villages in Italy. This stunning lakeside town, known for the beauty of the surrounding nature, is famous for the Papal Palace, where popes have spent their summers since the 17th century. Located about 12 miles southeast of Rome, you can get to Castel Gandolfo on a direct train from Roma Termini station. The whole ride will take you just 45 minutes and currently costs €2.10 one way. Please keep in mind that from the Castel Gandolfo station, there is a 15-minute walk up to reach Piazza della Libertà, the very heart of the village. So I would recommend starting your Rome day trip early in the morning to avoid heat and humidity, especially during the summertime. As you guys know, I love using trains in Italy, and I've made tons of videos on the train system in Italy, but sometimes when I want to have as much freedom and flexibility to visit places along the way or to see places otherwise that would be impossible to visit without a car, that's when I go to Roma Termini and rent a car from there. And if you do a check-in online, it should be a pretty easy, straightforward and fast process. So that is the reason why you and I today are going to Castel Gandolfo by car. There are so many things to do in Castel Gandolfo, from discovering the world's first post box to admiring numerous religious sites. But what you absolutely cannot miss is, of course, exploring the Papal Residence and Barberini Gardens. As you begin your journey back in time, the first stop on your way will be a stunning secret garden that will certainly set the tone for your visit. Make sure not to skip this part, as a lot of visitors go straight to the palace. Here you'll enjoy a peaceful walk in nature, admiring lavish greenery, sculptures, flowers, and a small pond. Next, you will enter the Apostolic Palace, with stunning Renaissance interiors and breathtaking frescoes. It opened its doors to the public in 2016 when Pope Francis decided to forego it as his residence, choosing a Vatican City guest house instead. During your tour of the Castel Gandolfo Papal Palace, you will visit the Portrait Gallery with 500 years of history of the popes. Go through the same rooms where His Holiness has been receiving heads of state and ambassadors. And as you walk up to the main floor, you will have a chance to explore the Pope's private apartments that have remained as they were during the stay of the last popes who spent their summers here. You will visit the Pope's chambers, the library, the Pope's private chapel that was used for the morning prayer, and the stunning gallery of Alexander VII, decorated with frescoes by Pierleone Ghezzi. One of the best things about exploring this place is that from every single window you can enjoy the most breathtaking views on Lake Albano. It is so beautiful, guys, here, so special. By now, you will probably start wondering where to enjoy a delicious meal in this part of Italy, and I have the most perfect place for you. Osteria del Fico Vecchio is Roman's best-kept secret and one of my favorite restaurants in the Lazio region. Guys, this is honestly one of the most beautiful restaurants I've been to in Italy. It is so stunning, so cozy. Here you'll find mainly just Italians, so be prepared to practice your Italian. The menu is fantastic, and this is actually the first place where I see not only antipasti but also the middle dish, and then the first dish and the second, and then of course a dessert. After a short ride from Castel Gandolfo, you'll find yourself in an Amalfi-style ambience, surrounded by flowers, vines and grapes, enjoying some of the freshest traditional dishes and local wine. The wine selection here is so good, guys. All the wines are local, and if you're not sure what to order, definitely ask your waiter. He will advise you the best wine. We didn't know what to order because there were so many local labels, so we just asked our waiter and we got the most delicious wine. Cheers! This time we focused mainly on seafood, savoring everything from fresh calamari and clams to hand-rolled tagliolini with lobster. And just when we thought we were done, an abundant dessert buffet appeared right in front of our eyes, and there was no way we were going to leave without trying some of those mouth-watering homemade creations. This is why you move to Italy. This is why you travel to Italy. This is why you sit for over 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours on the plane. This is worth it, guys. This is worth it. Oh my God. After this extraordinary lunch, it was time for one of the best things to see near Rome, the Barberini Gardens. You can visit the Papal Gardens, also known as the Barberini Gardens, as a separate visit from the Apostolic Palace. I recommend combining the two the way I did it, with a space for lunch in between. You can visit the gardens either on foot, accompanied by a member of the Vatican staff, or with a minibus. The gardens extend for over 135 acres from Castel Gandolfo to Albano and are a true spectacle embellished by beautiful fountains, sculptures, and breathtaking nature. The greatest development period of the Papal Gardens was during the Renaissance, when the fountains, statues, and hedge mazes were built. On the property, you will also find remains of the imperial-era Roman villa built by Emperor Domitian in the late 1st century. This one-of-a-kind green oasis with stunning lake views is one of the best things to see in Lazio and something that you absolutely cannot miss during your next Italy travel. Well, fabulous people, if I didn't convince you to come to Castel Gandolfo, I don't know what will. Now, before you go and start packing for this part of Italy, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe, and I truly hope to see you all in my next video.